ga chan yen di ma bok a che wa ki wa ko ya be ga ban tin yin tialti yitin wa ma da bung pyo la ya ma ko ke ga bung den ma ko nyan gore abu ko ro pan chal go ma cha bi ko ra ga ya dit shirka ngama ko na bung pyo la ya ma ko a che go ra da ko ba ben go na lo ya wen nyan di pa wa ben go ra da ko ba ben go na chong den gun nyan fa dul ko riam ko a che go ra da ko ba ben go na bang shor mangan nyan fa shari yal go ra da ko ba yal ko na de gwat tin kuni wa tin den ma ja yal go ra da ko ba yal cho da ben lang ba ma chu du ka ji mun to ga cho lang ka ji mun to ga akula kon yo mo kun wadi akun mondi aban dile ba to en biya war ay bara abtin ko je banga cham ani ak be ban man jo che ada man jam tin bon tio la wa kulwa kira yana wandi ku shi bandu aman kira la ko dira ko go ko ga kon aman kalma ri war ko an bata wulong du ban tu du ma dingdi rang du ma gana ko dem ri wun ma tongdi ri nyar bi u gmana tang ma ya shota wala wan nyar bi u gana ko la shot ya chop toy ro sanyen ma ya da toy bi ya ka we ala chala ke ga ral bang da ko do nga we ka tok sanyen ma ya kan man tun nya la ko nya la le ko go te kim na ting lo ban chal ba ma ke ban tun nya di dio mi da ku di wol gang lo wol jog ya ke ban tun nya di dio mi da ku di garang ma tur garang du jog twang ke ban tun nya di dio mi da ku di kon ma jog tiar kona kon ma du ke ban tun nya di dio mi da ku di wol ma kirnya wol dal me le ke ban tun nya di dio mi da ku di ta ban tun nya di na kya do ke shin ta len nya le chola ni yu pa ni ru le jal ko jam bar yal jil yam no ke shin ta le ken nya li na ko jam kin nya li wara ba tar nyunen ko jam kin nya li wara ba tar nyunen ko jam du na tu dan ga yi la bo ani ne me wanan ga chandir mariya ci biu ga bir chwa nya li chandir mariya nya ai ru ba go to nya ja ku to nya wat na to ga dem ni kan war ga lil kwa lir kwa che to to ga piol bar ya kan war ga lil kwa lir kwa che to a che to kwa che pu wo to wa lel ga tai ra ji bo noi ba ne rin yan do
we ga chalor we ga chamot we ko dai man tin ko chi ku ben ken tim chok wan wa mu dun yang ko ye na kedang en ben le la male chan chi gao la ni cha ya do eron ko wa te la den ke sa ba man tin ani kineng for yul jan wan ku diak bo gal jokin kubi ani akol a general discussion channel will then ko yara nang swalien je tie then one of the topic ben jam tin a chen general ke bok jam tin ben lakin message ya er wa te ji ga yok a che le ka nang special message bi ran cho yang ma ko ke bu le kana a bi en dial jam tin e kani ki bi yok jam tin ya ki lon kan we ke general discussion ko gon ke le ta bana ta tin along the Junub Sudan renoga junubin ukta erten oga wonin wel by panchol junub ka je ja tafen one of the thing yographin ya a lot of fake news actually lo social media ku jala ko gon che lo ku biga wichok aya ena believing in ku jilwel aw ko chinga taw kan yi one of the main fake news to in lorad elon ada kuma junub Sudan ke ambassador kan United States ke expire ke chobe long tu pan jol juba ku jala embassy a jitiok to kana abian jam tin la ingwen le kan ke fake news kwanan ko che they'll believe they start sharing it ko ko worry kana kula ki la bis bias ka jiga tem ko kana en kan yi ko chak ping along main media one ke gri even verified lakini nan ko won ra social media iten I have their own ego, they're fighting their own fight ren na kuma junub sudan taban kenen luel thin in general le kwa yoga be a main topic ken general ke general discussion tning our interest kala ben wan jam thin whether Iran opposition wala neng Iran government wala Iran when intellectual which ba view do ba the other here a lot of misleading fake news ajira loy kana one of the reason in the end then and I will share the link. Then I know sometimes people are having difficult time uh, or hard time to get into show because the platform is StreamYard, and sometimes it asks people to go come in through different ways. Many people don't remember their password in Facebook, so the widget in Gobank an option car or begin by you can come through Facebook or you can come through YouTube. Okay, because we are also live YouTube channel, Team Shock nang YouTube channel. Are live then. So kana a lebi coin to yogin and curly ben along Facebook. Ren ba marari ben put the password of your Facebook. Many people are checking ben loy. You just have your your Facebook apps in your phone. A tiny fat. I think kulotwing again. Then ko ju pay a password ka more ni ma chan bele login a real kaka ake jemen tin ya kol ka ke general discussion ku jala message in ba ya here question chatie kana are we abusing other family members or is this content creation lano o ka sha desperate level no wa sha desperate wa which followers and sincerely people are living making a living on social media. Tabana Rabidana Lula, why do I want a lot more followers in Koikok are making a living on a social media and therefore they can do anything they can do to make people follow them, to make people watch their videos. That's why you have over 10,000 and 20,000 and all this. Some of people are really doing some great thing and that's why people follow them. And some other people are desperate to the point that they can do anything they can, anything that is an article just to get the followers. Okay, na iwan wait ko ba yaga address yakol kwana ng point of view on particular case kaya wait na ko iwan king again kana you need to share. I think anang bidi share klar. Sometimes I don't share a lot of stuff, especially when they are negative. Kawan kaya negative kaya yoga chini kidan kachala baga yaga spread in the social media. I'm not helping those people to spread their lies or anything that doesn't make sense to me. Okay, I think yes, if it is something fun that people make, can love on it, kalau yeah, and can love in it, kalau you share just for entertainment purpose. I think kuna leben kawan ke desperation ko kaya abuse akan ko kachal baga share ko kun baga tinga chida abuse kwa share aka wannan atrocity shi kaga ne ko I think man issues ke lorot pi Sudan with in South Sudan kawan ke nang views bamrad the reason no ayan ke share I don't know other people mind the reason an ke share is to make sure and kan correct yes ala bating lakini he is not for entertaining purpose lakini ko bangi jino kana akrai ko naneng dal bakon as an individual kala bakon ran dal ko nya jwe kana ya yogen ke bi and then abatem music ya bentem but right bamrad people are having a hard time we get to wake up because sometimes social media you may not know I think how adding difficulties sometimes being upping kayan and be will try to find songs bakatway na the best way le be song because you say to upload them kayan and kin song ja kay upload ayaka through the phone and it will capture the same way it capture my voice sometimes capturing music through microphone is not fully like playing in upload situation because that music can be a little bit not the way people hear it, oftentimes. Some in the base, which alaka one ka hila baka ping in detail. So kana aya yoga na gaba and a song abaka thread. I have sometimes they have a name on it. Some you don't have name on it. It might be song of religious song or whatever. Aya yokana. Yes, Francis Book, initially, my greeting to you too and your family. Thank you for tuning in. Uh, so song abakatim baga thwait. Um, and I hope you guys can hear it. If you can hear them, please let me know. Thank you. ayena pa we ga cha lor det we ga cha mo we ko cha ben asong the ga thwe cha 15 minute sin in jogo and kabian ka jam tin kon ki chalwel ten we ko po ben man tin ken a general discussion meaning a kin particular topic in the kwen be bian ka jam tin yakol lakini nang ka tek bian ka jam tin talk a question you take, are we abusing other family members or is this content creation? And kulula kana kwa niar and tawana I don't request no book video you share lakini ya niar ko kazitan koiral panichol junusnan ko manding awul anang video chitwo janten bubungtin and I don't respond tanako ko at including the ninga ba jam go kn ko jalelwan lona the team chokten I will not use it as a platform to respond to anybody based on my personal grudges or anything that against me. In Team Shop, it's a public media, something that can be used to benefit the community as whole, instead of using it as my own personal, because I have my own personal page. Could be an it's a little bit personal, but it's not personal to the point that and we will respond. Then around masalan be a lot kayin wala bang di loy lakin ne chabay kay general advice. Tanako ko juj ki gral tan ke mit mading awul ko angit worldwide. Tigang lulu anten in mading awul is the only state. It's the only state that most people know each other. No matter where you are in a will, you know somebody somewhere in a will. Mading awul angit tungu chien cham ku chwech. Ala ba jal bala wul west kulo ku yokoy ngi keksin. Ala ba jal bala wul east kulo ku yokoy ngi keksin. Ala ba jal bala wul south kulo ku yokoy ngi keksin. Ala ba jal bala wul north kulo ku yokoy ngi keksin. Ugang ngi rut apay compared to what koki. One of the reasons in Madinga will peaceful because we know each other. In a friend somewhere, in a relative somewhere. So it's very hard to create animosity or create enemy on that. Kana ayita layin tin incha strange. In here and pay in here jal, you know you give the answer one. Because you want to railway, you want to the new rather than them. In came on a will in jal. The good ay malay bro lengthen. Kwa chero yogi no yene chiben pandit. In la will so you go mar bro lorthen, ku goro lor ko ko rather than mark bro. Ulanga. Kana is very important. Tena mi mading awul kwena king niar ke grod kwena king ki grod kwena ke grod take because in nang madu te dun lenten kwena nang korwa ke te dun lenten. Anang video chitoj and I believe that Antoji, one of the reasons can I share, and I don't even want to play it here, is that I cannot promote ka chida ka chala ba ye promote to share it on my page, not on my personal page, not on Team Chok page. Sometimes we followers on Facebook, getting followers, people become, instead of being creative, could you new talk ideas, people resort back to unethical behaviors. And I don't even know if everybody know what ethic mean. O panan mon jang nga chori ho go biro tek ale ba chap kuna choka tek yo ka jem yo gubi rinti biteng del bi ko jam go kayin gudu ngam penya ma ku jal ko chile ba nyusin masalan ba lo ka yik respond ne because you never know tengen bi romo yen yag ina ba yo rande ngwen andi yin ku tek che we na tek ku lat go yen wal bongo di lo ka nan ko lo ni ke ka yo ten on social media. And I'm not talking about personal the one bamarat randa lu nyu ba pande le kun ke whatever you do could do. The one people sometimes think freedom is a good thing, but freedom sometimes can be abused. Kwa mol ko ay karakin ko che wad bige ko nok a wad biur chi nagrot lana mol der ya danger to himself or herself. Uten ka dil dam ku brek che wad ben ko nok share e ku biur chi nagayen ini randa wane do pin video in jitwo jen ana won tin yo gi jamten ku kene ya akabian jamten tan ko won ke ku jen a lot of people Facebook de na ye kloy kwa ye hack a lot and motagar we gaten ga ngan ki mate yo masi gang yo masi njeri kule ken nge kwen ci ga kon jo Nairobi na ne we ka toje ku yen yen nge kan yin na kala mun nan ga cha yo ten na ne we ka toje ko ju je ten a ci ken ci gang yo ren uga ki la social media as if na re telefon da ga yo ka chit kida lakini a different environment, a different world. A chilon the chin jal ko bala wangi a chan ba cha do hong ir yok chiri yide tok in cha do hong ro tok lakini hong ngai lai ko ngai kamera tin anan kon bi gut tok tin abuse chiri kar loy to protect yourself you to make sure in the password do balo ke very strong to protect yourself to make sure you don't add people in your like being friend and then over 600 people requesting me to be friend kuna la den ke ba den ba page den ba cha tok yok chiran yek lock then that individual doesn't want me to be friend lana if you lock your profile I can't see it then you don't need me and I don't need you. If you put in a peg name, a name that I cannot recognize, then I will not accept your friendship. So and because you want a lot more friends, you want a lot more followers, you seem to be accepting everybody requests, including hackers. Hackers went by then, password to be when and then they will do stuff under your profile, under your names. Our people need to be careful on the social media. There is a reason called Kikari can create create a very strong password. In your profile can be used as an ID. A hit war there, the hit mustn't buy ID to Bologna, Ularan Jiri Maloy, Ulego Yang, Uloka Yoka, look, Quine Chocolate and Chong Nakan can Jiri Makaloy, because ID the 2 Yok Pinton. Let's say Ranki, Wataka do Quine Kulego Yankabang, and you grew up with Yankton. so ka blo ben ni ku bedom because mi afi ID dum kriya den den na cho ka le ka chen then you have to answer that kana tene ko kwan kirel fi Africa they need to know this. It happened to me many times. People request me even during kada wana ko lu email and hiran kang twitch email ku le yen ke won garang mobior waran po garang mobior po yento ku le yen wa jito wena na weo wanta Uganda ten ku weo ka yi baka luang baka ya America so yine bibina ko nke ku yine bala yega weo back ran lo yen kena fi Uganda whether mo Uganda zen lo yen wala ngadia ajaban ku engra na won la cha kurin jigal wel a cherin mi garang mobior ware karo ange ke nguru nyerga nen garang mobior jindi yar ken kong nyai ke ker nyande kene ni jaban loy woni ngi jani kena hacker jaban dung mo ko le gani kala la tujan kam salib bier jirat ben loy and I know achi buga because ku wi acha yo ko bo tujen ben jirat loy ben ye we ga wul tal ma yin nang we you already have money ma loy jirat tin den ko tujan we ko wala gen tujan kam salib dollar ko kana ben ngain to lo we ga ba jal be akia ben dug respond tane ki ba lo dung den because you cannot play that game with me anang ting dan dira pi gidang den in ngade jerfas ti ko ina yak jerfas ngade gede ke kan I think was a minister of in South Sudan a hiran gang la nasu Uganda kutu jan ko ya kala ke yana ni ben gakten lo ko yana nga chin yi ba lo iten ko mantina ne we ga yega na la jubo ka man toji image ne enten kare in western world ba na toy we how far is Juba from Kampala bagi jigen beloy lakini ci lo ko biara anwen ran right again because take the last time the yoke yak ku yen gena jol ngadi jar fas yak or something like that ngi ko ira li jubon ke ka yir gar loy and if you fall to that idea when you fall to that idea who is to blame here and my own trick a lot of my people ko rel ten ko ngi ke ko rel kan ten in western world I love you ke hack kwa ngi ke ga mon jeng ngi jor ter bo tu yana ngadan ko tar ban ben gakten na ngadan ko we ka toje let me tell you my trick ke ya lo yen ku ran nyi ku won tu de nyi ten gena aka gaden to mon jang ko la jeyende la misi genda abating buduk no ki buduk no by the way nyi je tay ben ngi to mon jang ka gaden to mon jang ate kala ti ran det nyi ko ngi jien na ran ha gar ki bilangi na ki duk num gen ka bu gwan ni nyal ak na joyen wi ba ben yu gad ba den ka jalot you need to know how to play or to figure out in adi ran lo ki kina instead bina emotional kule una wunti ki kina yo kana ring tun awanyan tu kina yo ka ring tun ko mawe maka toy if you do that can initially stupidity gan and if you are that stupid don't come around and try to blame on somebody else so get into social media and know where you are and then ko ga ting den one of the reasons that ken ko ken ga say even though if I know them if I know you by think your friend ke special ko ke de le ka we talk alam these are special people and they can make you rich nyanema wonema ku yega friend ko zin taga because I don't believe in witchcraft I don't believe in yin bunyu pin kuin bajak never so to in friend get ko yida you should not be friend with me I only believe in my work I believe only in my job getting out in the morning go to work to get paid. I believe in creating my own business, selling something to get money in it. Not some sort of magical way of making me rich, right? Sitting in my house and therefore money will just rain down. These are hackers. And it's not only on social media, it's been existing ever since. Sudan, anang koy ko le ka palatin ka koy ka nang wal. Iran ben gule ke wal jek. Le ken ke wal jek. Imi jaran ken ayo ci jala biya ci ton. Alang jeng zaru maydu. Allah sa kat gita king. Allah ci jeng jurot ju head ko ci red. Ko mu wal jek. Yang ade pe num teran ti wijek. Who is in the world here doesn't want to be rich? Have you guys seen Elon Musk one day go and selling thing that he is rich, is billionaire because of this medicine? Well, hey, Bill Gates you go away. Well, hey, Warren Buffett you go away. Well, chicken jack. Why don't you wait on those people? At least because I jack. Lagi na ran da ka man ke chiem. Kile jam man tell you. And he's selling medicine baby ko jack. Oh, you wal jack way. And people are stupid enough to believe in okay how wal jack. In fact, you're getting poorer because what $100 jagam kana. Ini ya jag $100. Kumantina jagam. Jagam la ko wajin wal jack. Mana, you are now $100 for. Instead, being $100, being a rich $100. In share for that's how smart they are. Playing you, and you start to believe. You start to believe, yes, and be if you want the medicine of being rich, get a job. Na ye pur gila bina pur. I think the lego one ware lo lega ran kila ba kwenye live ba dom. Kulo ko wi wala je. That is story nyeka. Koy garo ay jala gala wi wala je. Ye lo na dama kwenye live la khina ja. So ke ga kila bi kyap ani ngi jor garda goro kwenye live on. Na lega kwenye live yo ka yen kila ke la kwenye live do mini ne ruwang. Beruang kuping ko beruang ngodio ko chan badial pon la ko na ca yok ki du pal dut mu pat na la koy karo leglo kay ko nyela ci yo ko damga bi gal dut roben wang ngodio ko mu pat bo ko ina ja jam la wad ngoy ran mol man ku luyen ku bi ko yane go yo ba dam ko le ko wije yin de leyin mo ponom du ba yeb ko bayar baka yaptun ku palba de ka bo nay la kher ku fur ke braben bizin rab joj krab tung ya badong ana joga sa fiya kin wai tok yen ku token de lendir ka nyoga ka nyog dien ku nyong kana tek da bu wid mor ku mor ko war mor ba yon yude do nya ga ku dana u ban biet ban ngok ku ba ku ya ne gor ku le ka ku ni la yen de en dam a jig du la ba ka ye wal je ara le ni mum go ko pol kran tong kana ci wer ken ponom ken ci ping na le du go ben go ken ponom den gwer ko ken ga yar en nyerden bu may den bi de boat pin ala den train ko pur ka de go luok go rab yok fit rep ken ga cham ka miet ko ku dong rab ken abet ko ka tok abina ron de duk fit tok de on ci ben dit ya de mi ya lo bi awer ponom den ko ci raba pur ci nang tok ko ci nangok Goran trong on gyo do nyujela ka tit ke ga kwen lai ben pin iban cha go jale tar bla ran kan la ken chi wala kwen lai chi ben nyai ne ben la jak la ko dong ay ngo la ka ken yen jaka ka kwen la lew nga nyan balak kule ran kan ma de ken chi kya don wo kwen lai bu go dong ka yen chi wala kwen lai ben nyai ben jak ku dong le ngi ka ken ga tu ke en kai ko kak luok ini jol paten ma bior ko lu in pa baran dial ye kedang ga jalan kinen ko wiji na la lukya de go di mamat kiran wele yi gole no wa jela lakin kin wal kya ko ila ki luel kine ki kya ko ila luel ki luel no go de go ping yen kinen luel pa no me ran yeb ko na la kir bani pur ku du gra ba yok fin o ji thok wen bin wo wen fin go ra ti na in ja ping kine kai ping go la ke ja ping go le ke ga jaloy kan so yen kin wal je kin wal je we kai ko so when somebody sitting there go I'm a spiritual leader kuyen I can pray for you and this also tene ko chiri yoga la ka ko ro ga ten they asking you to pay well we wa jwer ba ka topin jwer nyali mon nyali ka ko piat nyali bi do ja bi ye ka dang na lor ka kun ka ba ka nyaay bet ab ka tem ko one day jak tinga che buluk jat ba ka jot nyali ke we ya ka topin nga we ka ja lu bo syuk mi ya ka ja ta sen ke ja lu bo syuk ba tinga che bunyat panan nyali ba la ton nyali aje da legar we ba nyali ba ki bo syuk aje da legar we ba bun kun ba ka ki bo syuk lakin make sure ka bo syuk ka nyali bo syuk ko chira ni bo syuk. And I think that could be a different topic other day. Lanan nyal iten anan ko che nyai bige ko ko ngin big advantage big nyai they are making you poorer than themselves abuna yoku chi dud pin ko yi chwai ko ke yuwe de wer nyal ken ko ya da kai ko ya nyu men ga da ga tin ben be bi ja le ngoga wo ni cha jwar na ne ko be nyin ngong ko le wet ran ken nyin ben mo pin pe dam ken bin mit ben cha ga mo ma lo aliu ene ga luk jot nan nya ga yoku chi lib ko dud pin le pat ko ne yo ga le ta ga tin nyal ga bi luk mo tin nyal ko mo tin mu chen ne mo tin na bun ken tin nyal ko mo tin adung de ne jwari ken mu chen nyal yo ga nyal je le jwara dung de ngani ku ben ni I know those who are believers, they will say, okay, this is devilish, and I don't even think any of you can challenge me in Bible. If you think about that, I don't think any of you here who would think that they are believers and therefore Jesus in mighty name and blood of Jesus, all this, then why you challenge the Bible? I don't think. You convince you need to be careful. You need to be careful on social media. Now, back to the point. And I want to in. Okay, I know you too. I should be the loy. Ko jam nyen tin jola nong yai. Ko yi den we ko dai tong ko be kenati. Ko ne gade ne la family member of views. Ken a family member of views or the content creation. Aja kang ping one chi kang yi kide bediao cha piang we kide. Ko chi ka taban sometime I don't even pay attention to it. Yi kang diao ko le ngak jito. Raun jito ba yo ko pir. Video jito jen ba banting. Video jen jam tin lona da yen kanangan che duong ku buwe sigan do dollar ji ka toy. Kuran ko pengen tan ko yai ke ka nong yai. Ai ba le we gala. Achinan ko ngase mala kanang green kwen ku bugam. En ki ba le we tan ngan ya ping. An mata ko yai ka nong yai a ju kwa rele berwe. Lakin dugri kom kwanya la ka chilwe nong yai ka nak. And by the way, kana no mani rahab. Mayin de wijine ban bit the wij wala ba waloy wala ngadi a helwe. No, just do it. Go do it. Woman den nga yok den la kan ngi jale gen den ko wij bela du lega. Go do it. Ato ai balo dong ya. Balok dong ya chi balok to. I know it sound bad in obilu ngakala. Ngwin like to. At the end of the day, ran man buto. Including I look at na ko ken. Kana abuse emotionally. Because that mandia achan birale mandun ka banok ko ba yuje ko ba yuje tiet ko ba yuje an wal ko ba yuje ban bit. Yeah, emotional lano mandarande chogin yogi ran ditet ba chak tinga jidyo. Kuman ke un ato, they always see that person ke manden. No matter how he mandu chen di biende, ye think ke mandu. Ko yek protect all the time. When matakir with family atan ka mandu der morade yoga yak yin leave me alone, I'm a grown up man or I'm a grown up lady, I can make my own decision. Ko chiega because you think you met and you trying to protect that individual. Mandun kena ayat dia protect mafi. Nyando le batia ko ngwara ye bo chok. Mande dukana loy. Because e chok mandu e chok until bin to yin pinum den. So yengo ka kida ka o ka loy bugla social media. Buki chini evidence. Bu mangarana la loyel ku loyel ka yin kala. Yir how do you feel? Ba ben ku loyel ya ka yin ka bala loy man tin an bala nyusen. Ku yanin bala lam. Ku yin bu to man kaw ku ngadi. An mo dagru tiak to wana ko dui. Instead ben bin bin ka pol bala lam. Ka ngwen buru da nok na ikena na ga ni chin ka ina. And I don't even think real ban bit thì kita nyi ke gen do jor ku le bari nan kan ka jaman pallam ku ye ban bit real ban bit ka je le ran ki ka kam ran de kem ni ngala dugun en ki je men tana che wadan wori masalan kan ngana le la muy bila la tan ban bit bila tan nyali en nyali gen chak bin tem bila tan ni tan tiyo gan ngala ke lo tan nyali bila la nyali na kan ka ma te nyali en wule ne wala nyali en nere wala nyali en wun ko ki wun ko ko ka le gen lo ai emotional ye lo tan ko emotional ye lo tan ko bin trauma ye cost tan ko with that family in shit den ko acheto how many times shirana yoga lor zakana shirana yogon kan ngi yang pin lor la tiar dung de ngi ko ping and ben here and to ben kay 10 times in so gedang in so in captain ta yara jan bela gen in chaba ai so captain ka legen at bicha in so captain ko le wala lo nyain bela da ai to wa dere ka par shot bu kay with yara gen ber yo lakini nowadays ko le wala ma wala wen maybe tak dere in kinal elemento den ka so kana ku jan koy ke kita ka loy bakado koy ko ga diaw koy ko ga lo ngodi ka woni le ka lo yo gup kang na ra koy ko fin dam koy ga chi loy lakin because you are sitting in your own room koy ko ga da ka thar ko lo ngodi some that you cannot even do it in public simply because you in which followers which you want attention you want attention it's okay you can do it but please ngit lo na da yin manarandet anok arwa ke yana anong yai kana yeah maybe anong no ko kini ki lo ke su mo de kin musu su mo de and I don't even think no gana chorwa ken ngene li bajam ke be utal pun den monter li butal pon de kwa live alone and somewhere you somewhere then in le jam la ka la ka jam ka no including wunum wunok batij man tin den ku te ka le nang pa ki ben jam ka no a che ya ni somewhere then ku le wala na nok ku ina balo ka la ku ina balam ku wala to set ya ka wala nun wala team harbin ki la loy but don't abuse people on social media If you want to do something, do it quietly. Ira han well, you tiet, ya yol, ya pay the money, do it quietly. You go you ban be because not because ran kin lui nang kide. Instead bin la bin la pur ba ko loy wala ba ku yen ke la loy kana do it quietly. Kene ba ja ti ko ke chalam ga big to ka cha ken long nyai au ko ke chi wal ga big to ka ken ke dong ka cha long nyai e question bi la ti yen de le ke to ka ken ba ga long nyai ye mo je yok yen mo wi ba lam bo to kana ba lo lo tiang de. Let's do something that makes sense. Kene ku ba lo na ti ko chi da ka tin. Please stop ka chi da ka. Protect your password. Yes, social media and a lot of entertainment, which is good. And sometimes we relaxing, we jam of thing, we will ben war, especially ko area western, in jal bala loy na la ben bay len yok tek de man mit, kuin la nyak yeah, and sometimes we better relax. And I know some, ladies ja ko go den akid wa ken kwa that's good. Achi right. Na hinan hi lanam rezar bala nyujli mat buro ke ngek. So in you by panu kidwa ko kudiaro ko kadang duit, I will be more than happy ko dai ke chirkani. Instead bin nyuisin baka locally. Protect your password. Always be careful. But I need you well. I ran you well. Kanga jam again. You have telephone. Come with your up. Trying to investigate that individual. It may sound is somebody that you know, is somebody you trust, a good friend. You can do anything. But you need to double check. Lana social media, error, kwadichwar, kwa mall, kungodia out in the ben. So be careful. Be careful. Those who are believers, in the very same Bible that you believe in, Ranichol Jesu, when Mary, when Ibn Maryam, I give you a warning. If you are a believer, show you a warning. That be careful. Some people will come in my name. They will even perform miracles in my name. But they are not true believers. They are wolves in sheep clothes. Nearly, when can I will gam there. Nearly, you was that. Nearly, I you was that. Branded Tom in the middle man, Brandon catch a leg in, because a leg nearly. A liu. Nanning and somewhere between them, Jalam Yali with the came Makawa, nobody else. But when we network day, but e ka pe gon ke wi biro le wala jino le ke nang ngi network de ke ni na lo kana ye ke baglam ya be ga bi chira wa byong jiro ni la ka lam juro ni ale e yin ku jala yin anen dun le lor nyo je dun yin zin ku ti ni ale ku dun ti je ti be piandu be kamal du ku ti di fo ti ni ale ki ki chol tan ni ale du chol ye daw le yen ku ki den bi ni ale be gamalande chol den ko wi de dil ke wi ben ti ni ale chol ki ja ti ni ale ku bi ni ale wo ping ni na ki ni ale ping ga ki na de bi ni ale yen ben ping tan yen bi jala ben aliu so ko wad ni ale a ko wad dil bi ko pirde. Like it doesn't mean that they are communicate directly. The same prayers, you can say them in your house. You can say them in a church. In a beeping. And by the way, you don't even have to shout. Can be praying silently is even more important than being raw. In fact, they just want to listen to your problems. They just want to listen to your problems. You are just telling your problem to everybody else. You're not talking to God. As talk otherwise you just even Jesus when aka bi follow kan ajal wan bi disciple bu kanyang pin kula ñu bila rogo rat bi nyala xolé de ren to rek ya kan wari war kanyang pin ku jël bila ñu bila rogo dang bi fatar be jall wi bi nokkat yan cien wel kan ajal bu kanyang bi ku le ro. So now Jesus followers do what Jesus did last time. Don't let somebody else deceive you. Wasila is a link between you and God. Are you telling me that you are so sinful that believe in yourself first? Believe in yourself first. Don't get deceived. Don't get deceived. Talayin kan ni say wala pang bun. Nyai long away long biron mach. To biron mach sin. Nyai long biron mach sin. But please don't get entrapped. This is not ake oginu bi no. Grant na ta kawajat. And nang jol Jonestown kiru kang le America. Some people even war be 2000 ben. And ang koi ko ay kang highway because they think ino yen pin na mabotok. We are now in 2025. 25 years later, we're still here. Waja ken highway one because the railway tok 2000 cho kada ka bay banam tok. And therefore, I want to make sure bunyala yo ken adif. And by the way, the same Jesus said one time in his Bible, Lo nada yerele yin erin ben nyale kid ben chwar. If you know any chwar ben man ka hondo tok. So be ready any time. Meaning in a any time. When I could be nyale chwar, he belagi. Get ready. If you are a believer, dugli laga kalwa ke kunala nyale ping ban ya kan bajala balak kwan ben na di ba dud ping kunyale bagam. Anyway, and kiban la ka gadangi kada even you to I got the one Bible ga nyeke. So I'm not trying to preach anybody here. Go listen to your pastor. Because then ko jam like a man of God. That one of sign get tag on me. When somebody come look a man of God, I'm going to be done like a pastor. Well, be like abun. Lakini I'm going to look a man of God. And by the way, a man of God, a woman of God, they are all men of God all the time. The majority of their believers are the Arke. A man of God, a man of God, you gotta be careful. Koi kok. Anang an chile wan lara antiel ga tilbur madin. Sometimes nang an madin. Quit yellen tilenin. Again, for the general advice, in a way, you need to be careful. Go to your church. If you believe in your God, pray secretly. You don't have to shout your problem. Because God, the Creator, I think the only time Ken jam budi one then Moses. nai jam den ko nya di chen di rol ping tin nya de bien tin nobody saw the nya de wan mata ga ko mun tin ko ram yin che ko la nya le kin ka din yu pin ki ji da yo ko lo ra rel tingrale wala un chu ato ayu ga ni to ba den ka jol kat bi ala par quran to yi be no ko na bra an to tinga ka jol kat ne ja lo lam ka birani to jal ben no ka quran to bra ki to be ja ra ngale jol do ba kat ka and it's already dead. So nyale tegram men che kin ngana mata granda kat lele mu cha to no nyale. So take advice from your church, use it for your own life, use it for your own benefit. Go and pray in a secret place. Thi nyale do ku nyale do bu ku ping. Na chi ka pung danin ka china ne ben ke ping den. Ti nyale chena ku pung granda ben ke mana ping den aliu. Kwen mas yo ne gang lo nan ko ko jam la ke nyale ba bram nyale je ko. Kuloku da dugu chiang ida. O masalan ke human being. Rana na un kwanang man anang un lene teneng zrup tane ngai tie forget about nyali teneng chi yogo tane ngai tie ira rwai ka yini ne tie ko bi ko because rwai ka yin but now in love ya randi de randet au randet in lo yek praise la ke nang bulo de ni while your own great grandfather eleke devil do gam ke devil and by the way te wadi den devil makan devil inga ba jalo be wadi chok ba jalo yo somewhere that ba yalo angel mana wa cha we devil then achan bakan wadi lok tem chok a wadi masalan ba lok tem chok le la wur du benati wudi du bentie bi wudi wana ko yinna o ke aki wan yalo yo alwet nyali jul ben war ko nyali was there during the creation isem nyali tonga na ni cha koika in nyali tonga na in cha karapin nomben if you believe in nyali in creating everything then ga chen nyali jul ben war ko that is my topic along social media yen one thing kan wi ka tinga nga yen ka daka ko ya chiro jol ku nani ngan chi scam bi scam somewhere kan ngi jinu yen kaltan because you cannot send money hoping that you will get more money back now around with bitcoin that individual will send money to you now you gini bay we gini ma jan tri we ki dugam because I will get with kin wele toji I will gun to ka ake wi bukanya danin so don't accept that don't send money normally when I yogi atako go when the lane Walmart and everything make sure the money you are sending is somebody and by the way it happened to me many times I think they target me so many times I think it was 2001 they sent me a mail aji toy wala ben Spain kulwele yini chulu win lottery ka ye win lottery ka ye win ka yen come and claim your money kona ngare ba jalo ko ngela ko jole na kadang dukin wajal ko en gede ko jati ngodi mo wajale ke ko yelu chulu win $60,000 go fo ge da woro ko ne krilu chicken le wala nyale ka chi byugno ya anda ba lu win gede kwa je da ya ti na lu play no where did I play lottery to win ya le ken le ke fake and to US ko la ranga dan to Spain ko lan lu win and ke le Spain bala to and nothing that I did in whether in a phone or kan go yo la integra ni ale kende ko ke ben lo talpun mi ru jali go ran talpun jal kwan wajale ina kana we ke dan to yan dan go la kwan le win 60,000 la ka yen ka ayo ke go yo la kala di la to 5,000 euro bi yan na jirat ben lo chan ba we to ji wala gena out of 60,000 take 20,000 out of it bi ni jirat lo go to yan 40 go le ke chen den lu tin wala ke ka ya le win chi ga we go la ai wala nya we tin take 20 out of it bi ni jirat lo go to yan kana cho gena 20,000 to je for is that nyai it will man tiya because there's no reason and kilo win ke lele 6000 rather nge gudu ku jawe ben to ben ga yekle ma we ka chol ka nyai zin bien jara lo tu jan bage kene my general advice wara social media den ben but other people are really oblivious to hackers. Please don't associate and ko ke look at spiritual leaders ka spiritual they can pray kwa yo ke sur ka nang kam money dollars fake dollars ka jig go around kulil ka yen na ka yin barok na rogin ka ko piat kuin nang zrup na pinga nang zrup ka le ken hal no tedeng zrup please get a job, find a job in ka buka ko zrup nyai kan kin there's no other way around. Get a job, get money, make business. That's it. Kin wala pinum den wala ka ja. Wal si Bill Gates chen jagaliw, wal Elon Musk wal chen jagaliw, Warren Buffett wal chen jagaliw. E Donald Trump a wor ke but. You will never find wal si ke ja. Ken in my topic at. So the other thing ben jala we kai kwa ken linga jeta if you want to come and kwana ku ban loel kalinga ban to I know sometimes people are having a hard time and they accused or they and he ka cho ka chai pal show. But this is public. If you have anything to say, Linga Batuajin, you can come through Facebook or YouTube can bring you because I'm using StreamYard and here Facebook page and you can ben ko down the leg camera in to it and then you click over on so can and then certain step like a loy in kina hard book ben. So if you want to come to put your advice in kalinga na jatuajin kan ke biyan ko naninga na you thing kan yo ka week budok apology below. You cannot say something like that. Kana ku ja koi roi ka no ke le yo. By the way, do lo yin manok. Randa ba yo ka hiwam ke chen thok. Ku le ku to. Kuen gane lu tong do la ke en to ni jogen be lo ka le ka che ke ya. Ken go ran fira du le ka che ke ya chunu. So don't say ya yin ba ni bi ku ni ba nok ku ba lo ka no. Kina nang mu for mum den. For can come anytime. Yin don't get yourself in trouble. And please do ku teo chiang dai. Do ku teo chiang da loithen. Make fun thing. You could wear. But you can even you could social media. Sometimes we rangi kana lor ku jam kubi and then makan balwel da. E because ke chulu social media and I have to say it here. Kunai ran ye jo ka dok klat and ba yo gudnu ka live kan ka yo ping like no. Don't do that. So you could dok. Kana in a long day ni balwel aningan che man ke kudu. Nana ji tong ma yang lwe ran ku wel ke wet cho le let. So and kinan je babe na je wong long dung long ai ke kudu kan kudu ja da do neta kan je ke dia. So it just piece of advice. Respect yourself. Be aware of yourself. Make sure you protect your password. Don't accept every friend request. Koi ko ka chin ke dang they just created a couple minutes ago like bida ni twege dang ting rang kana Facebook den kan loy nen. Na yo for you update masalan ki chid about 3 minutes ago or 1 hour ago ke account ki hack ku jol update loy ku jol ko ban yek request. Dari ya ku bangi. Tene ngari friend ki already. Ku beri yek friend request. Make sure in ran kana tangi jinin ka fiye jala yini account jidin ye create because ran friend ki already ku ben ni bari yek friend request that on the same account can a sign of that individual being hacked by hackers. So ku ba dedi kana ko ju je pay kanyi nang double account are la pending mantin kun ter kelwe are pending in my request friendship request over 600 because anya already a friend again and now they're requesting another friendship with the same account. If ga ko chika hacker, so make sure diamond kuba account do by a mungum in a friend request. When you go also to their profile, when you go zura pageta go zura to pageta and then you go deep and there's nothing in it, are hackers. ko ayu ai suara ka waja taten mostly the one den we der inti ti ay nyen ka waja taten ke do ngade ku jogo ting la baden den wer kwan ko gon ten irana yo ka waja gidet kida ku gam ribla gal ka je ke la ka waja ka cha friend request. Yes, Christina ko yeah, delete them. Bran jale ke chol malam wala ngade ke no ko spiritual ko is in Ghana ko kalam gatir nonsense. If you have that powerful, sorry, if you have that powerful spiritual in the get rich and sit by pando. Wait until be and ben nyaga lai lim we ko baja legala ten we you can. Then you can pray for me to get money. Akela denin please. I'm not looking for money for that way. Delete them. Where is the I nyan kawaja ran la you sure de le bay ko tero tin ke de ko jola gating la. Oh my god, wala kawaja chai request. Gam rip about where I can't log into my account. Account is hack. Really? Be careful. Get training. And by the way, nang ko IT rather than where rather than you do mala na ba jol. We ben anyo ko chiraga. So I would make it a topic to educate people on a social media to protect your password, protect your account, whether WhatsApp, other WhatsApp, somebody created, and somebody is smart enough to sit in their basement and can crack anything. Don't make your password an easy guess. Do password to be an easy book you guess, no. Come on, keep changing. Don't do a full by a rail, same thing for years. You can flip thing around. But chana ning di ran kan ku tilo yoko kadang dunun ku leben nya ka lo yoko blu yoko chawari, and then you protect yourself. Okay, kan ne bi a main topic an kinan 1 hour. Kan in general discussion in ben jala tan tabana kwa long CS ke glored. I hit CS kwa CS and ka lored then propaganda jero dia loy ka Iran ja loy ke che and then kan moving in social media dir yeluela ngi ko na kala ci ma jalo lo yang ma jar ci dom ku wera yindo ku wera bo ngade yes some of them you guys take it seriously and then koy ko the one we have mental trauma bizarre og ginobin o ga yin mental trauma we get used of killing o ga knock o ga knock easily life is not big issue tena ginobin ko ci lo bi sudan mantin ko ya ci wadra and that no ko tem no we people are soon abuka ya no garo ci de ko e yo ke fan ka trauma ko ki ga don ga ni. And now we are disregarding human life. We make it a simple, easy thing to take away. And we having big issue. By Chuyok Sutra. Sudan, even though people have been fighting for a long time to get independent, we did not understand, or we don't even understand up to now. I'm not even talking about the history. We don't understand what comes with the country. I think many people have in their mind that as soon as we get independent as South Sudanese, that we will not be working. I think the idea of paradise, when you go to paradise, people don't work, you don't get in the morning and go to work. Many people assume that since we print our own money, then we should go and print and everybody can get a share of money, and now you can go and buy. And I don't even know where will you get the things that you want to buy from if you're not working. You're printing your money, but you're not cultivating, you're not producing anything. You're not producing soap, you're not producing oil, you're not producing anything, but you have money. Where will you get those things to buy from? People are abandoning what people used to do. In a human life, in anywhere, even the big cities, they're eating fruits, they're eating veggies, they're eating meats, and nobody see fruit being grown in the city. Nobody see the garden within the city where they get their veggies. Ma fi murah fi Medina. In fact, Medina zari la jibta bagar fi naira fi Medina buturdok. Ya kale ya jibta la jada fi naira. Lakini الناس ديل بعدين برجع دايرين كيلو لام عشان يمشي ياكل. That concept is a big problem to South Sudanese, especially those who are still in South Sudan. The basic human life is to work. I think there was a joke in the social media that I saw, which was true. I don't know this guy name. He always creates some jokes. That in African school, English is taught, is compulsory. But agriculture is optional. You can decide to learn agriculture, but you must know English. And he said that's why Africans speak fluently in English and they are hungry. They're starving. Because what we hear all the time is starvation. Why? Because people abandon the basic work that produce food. They abandon agriculture. They want to be relaxing. They want to sit in air condition. They want to sit in a big building. They want to sit in office. Doing what in office? God knows. And with that, government become the only source of employment. If you're looking for employment in South Sudan, there are no private sector. Maybe most of them are hotels. If you look to be a hotel manager, that's probably the private source, private employment that you could get. But 99.9, everybody looking for a job in government. That creates everybody to be politician. Because if you can get the job, you want to find out why, and you must find somebody to blame. This is not only about youth, but also the top people. That's why they're pushing each other back. They even exciting, kind of like instigating the tribal war, just so they can get into the position there. And some people that don't read this political game buy into that, and they start to declare war against other poor tribes, thinking that your problem is created by them or your problem is made by those people. The sad thing is, even the so-called oppositions have no agenda. They have no plan. None of them have any plan. If you ask them, yes, the government you're opposing, President Kirmayar with his old cabinet, Bolmel, everybody else is corrupt. They're not doing anything. What is your alternative? Show me what you can do when you get in there. And they will show you nothing. They just want you to support them so they can get rid of these guys, so they can replace them and enrich themselves. None of these opposition has any platform, has no plan whatsoever. If anybody in opposition here and deny that, come and tell me. Show me your website. Show me your plan. So your plan is, this government is a government of Dinka. This government is a government of Barakazal. So, and when you say that, let's say you are a Nuer or you are Kwakwa, and this is a government of Dinka, then you want your government, whether a government of Nuer, government of Shuluk, government of Kwakwa, government of Zande. That's what you have. That is your plan. If that is your plan, then you are just swabbing the bad apples. And I know people of South Sudan seem to be, oh, they're not educated. We can, tell them anything and they will be okay with it. My friend, nobody will buy into that argument. And sometimes people say, well, these people don't come and oppose, join us so we can oppose the government. Because there's nothing that you're offering. There's nothing alternative, nothing that opposite, nothing that better than the government that will make people move to your side. If nobody tell you before, I'm telling you right now. Because what you're spewing out is just hatred. This group are not good. This group are not good. Yes, they are not good. Which group is good? Tell me why you think that you are the best. Tell me why you think you are the alternative, instead of telling me, sitting in a social media, whether in a clubhouse, every day, and say, oh, they did this and this. You're looking, and by the way, get back to the Bible. You're looking on somebody's eye, you're seeing somebody's eye, and you're seeing something bad, and you don't see anything in your own eyes. The big wood in your own eye, you're not seeing that. That's what you're doing. It was Kir Mayar. Soon when Bolmel came in, oh my God, Bolmel did this. The guy didn't even last about a month or something like that. And everything else has become Bolmel. Why? Because Bolmel got the opportunity to get into that position. And therefore, people are thinking about, oh my God, Bolmel will now become richer. He's going to get money. And this is, so now it's ruining my chances. I can't get in there. I better work against this guy, hoping that he will be a replacement. That's all. Which party in South Sudan that have a platform that has a different ideology, a different plan, better than SPLM? In fact, the same manifesto of SPLM is the same that they copy around and then change the name, put it in there, IO, which I don't even know what IO stands for because I never see it completely spell out. It's always SPLM IO, which is South Sudan People Liberation Movement IO. What IO stand for, I don't know. And when you say in opposition, what are you opposing? Are you opposing the government or are you opposing the SPLM? And why are you opposing? In fact, yesterday they were in the government. It was so good, honorable, His Excellency, until you kick out and now become a bad thing. And they are playing with the life of vulnerable people in South Sudan. Go fight. We are not in the government. We are not in the government. And then when it comes to the plate, you never say we. It becomes you and your family. But when you are out of seat, it now become we. It's the government for the Dinka. We are not in there. No, my friend, not we. You are not in there, not we. Because when you get in, you're not giving me anything. You're not giving them anything. So, not to prolong my show, is 9 o'clock. There was some that going around, and a fake paper that was going around saying South Sudan has expelled the United States ambassador, um, and United States embassy is being shut down. That is a fake, and I'm not saying a fake not because somebody told me, but there's another kind of like advice that I want to tell you. Even the website, check when somebody send you email, check the spelling. You would see if the email is spelling wrong or the website is spelled wrong, make sure that is a fake email. Don't open anything on that. If somebody send you a link in your messenger and said, "Oh my God, I think this is you. I saw this picture," don't open it. It's fake. They're trying to lure you in, and when you click that, that's how they crack your code and they get your information. They control your thing. Again, that paper, even though it looked some kind of like official, if you look at the date, I didn't download that. I would have shared it on the screen. If you look at that date, and I believe somebody else sent me, if you look at that, the date, okay, the date is 2024. They put it April, which is this month, but the year is 2024. That should be a clue to you. Not even go around and share it. We are in 2025, April 2025. But that, because it's fake and they didn't pay attention, maybe they find document somewhere and trying to use that. Go and check that. The year is 2024. So please be aware of all those fake, not to make you panic on a social media. So those are things that I want to let you guys know, and I will try to find somebody that at least can educate some of us to know when to click the link and when not to. So those are fake news. I'm not government employee. It just I don't like idea of violently opposing the government. It's okay to oppose the government, and I do sometimes when I see things that are not the way it should be. I do state my message, but I don't support the idea of mobilizing 4 young people to go and fight for you, and especially those who are outside here. They sit in a car, in their car, and saying we are the strong, we are the warriors, we did this, we did it, we shoot down the plane, we're gonna bring them in, we're coming soon. One time I was in Clubhouse, but I don't go in all the time. But somebody pushed me and said, "Hey, go to Clubhouse and listen." And I was listening, and somehow I requested I need to talk. No, I was kind of like texting with somebody. I put a comment in there. I didn't even kind of get into that thing. And when I asked them the question, they get frustrated. And the guy said, "Oh, we are coming to you." And I was like, "Coming to me? Where? In my house? I don't even know where he is." And he's threatening me that he's coming to me. He doesn't even know where I'm living. "Oh, we are mighty. We are coming to you. You will see soon. You will this person." Really? Those kind of drama on a social media, trying to fuel fight that you will never fight. I think Facebook needs to do something here. We need to use social media responsibly. If you have something to educate your people, please bring it. If you are opposing the government, please bring your message. Tell us what you think, or tell us what you have as an alternative to the current government. They say the devil we know is better than devil we don't know. In fact, all these opposition were once an SPLM members. Why they split? Because everybody want a big share. Now people talking about Yang and Nuer, Equatoria, and so on and so on. No, when they disagree, they were all SPLM members. Why they disagreeing? Because everybody want to be a chairperson, because they want to sit on a big table where there's a cake so they can have a big share. None of them, I'm telling you, none of them, if they come in today, will make even an inch of a development. They will not. They are creating classes. They are creating classes. They have a big building. They have B8s. People have a B8 and they don't even have a tarmac road to drive them in. You go to South Sudan, you go around in there, you find this clean, very nice new model being put on a roadside. They even trying to buy an electric car. They don't even have electricity, but you want to buy a Tesla. Where are you going to charge that Tesla? But because you get money somewhere, you want to be somebody that driving kind of like this brand new car. I had one time that somebody went and buy a generator. It was so kind of like a brand new. They brought it, they installed it. Instead of asking that company to train people to fix it, they did not. A small thing happened, some that could easily be pushed and make it work. They have to pay $10,000 to go and bring somebody from that country they bought this stuff from to come and just say, look at it and say, oh, okay, yeah, I know what is the problem. Boom, give me 10,000 and reply back. That's what they want. That's what they want, including the opposition. So don't let anybody fool you around here on social media and trying to say, okay, we are opposition, Kir Mayar is bad, Bolmel is bad, blah, blah, blah. Ask them, what do they have? What do they have as an alternative? I know Kir Mayar is bad, but tell me, what make you become better than Kir Mayar did? None of them show the leadership, even in his speaking. They blaming some other people. Oh, he's a tribalist. And they turn around and said, oh, Jesse, Jen cancel about that. Jen are bad. Is that not tribals? Is that not tribals? It's tribal when somebody else said it. But when you saying it, it's not tribals. So be aware of fake news. Don't get into emotional fights on social media and buy into that. Yes, they've been stirring all this situation, trying to create Nuer versus Jiang. And I even saw some. I didn't want to talk about this, but I will say a little bit something about. I think Charles Bach had a show, and maybe a while a show also about this individual trying to create allies with the so-called White Army or something like that. To those brothers and sisters that seem to be really face up and angry about this, they're saying in English that if you can defeat them, join them. Nuer achitong yigala no. Athar ka ja kwanang sort ya play around. And I think somebody in Nebraska saying that Nuer Alfi Alanil, they have to go to Upper Nile. And some I think it's somebody Mupio or something like that. Tinga chi jam ko lela ke gala ka wi binyu ko bing mat. Kwanang ko che man. Tell one month in John Mupio la ngadi gada. You're right. Okay, because sometimes don't keep a thought, don't keep a little here. kene ratin panan mon jang ma ter kana ter ko maybe te che everywhere lakin ke nye long bar gazal ta ter ko ku shi gol wura tar ke penadun so ke ko ine nya bi ya penadun gol wura yo la jalo den penadun because gol wura ngi na won tu kana kuna le yo kare penadun ga chin binok lakin nang re le gol wuri ka penadun a chin ngi bin te da ke nor ine ngi kula rande le yo poda nder kana ki ine ki ran yo la lor bo lor na penadun chana yu gol wurin ga chin binok because ki ga gol wur kwa ngi won tu kana berang gua ting ku jain jere ko bi le kale na la kan yo non tu duk jakan ku yo kala jal ka nyim den that's the main reason eloy kana ko le eloy somewhere else lakin kan eloy barakazal na tar ko ku koy ka tar ke yan gal gol ura tar ke penadun kin yo kala jalo den penadun bra long tri because I didn't intend me ka penadun ali bigi nok be kata ka chingi yang ke de gol ura ngin ke yo lo te so koy ka ra ni chon mo fi kala jam ku le ka wi big nyut ko kwa bulu ko like ke gadang I think the one is they right because erin da lo ke war ka tar ka ku ke ga me ja chu dot so de chinga decide ko ko ngwan la ku bu wet ko won ma da ke ga ke tana ne ayo ga okay erin bi ke wet ga wet kwa na fi jungle ake ga yenu raila ko re bar ga za de la bulu wala wo ko ga yina la ki early maybe ko ra border bita ke gno ra ke ala birom jimen leg state ku jala in warap because tweet ku joliat kan in ngong abie lar ga dan kan ake ga siap ake ale bo gut lakin kiri jala ta wule ke jangan dor kan unless bra marka maram ku jala ban ke yen so kana e hak den we kai kwa in ran kan jam because they need to survive and if they cannot beat them they cannot fight them they have to join them kene ratni na an chol mu piu kana and some people that have that sort kieloi as I brought the example of bir yat panadun tele yat panadun che intong la jot ba jot gol ur ina la ba nyu pin barel chien because ko ga gol ur a chi ban tora ke so we ki oren mar kana du la dun ba utong wa tong dum it's just my advice du la dun gule wa tong dum gule kana da chol malwal ku ngadi ten ku ngadi ga utu wa tong dum it's okay but mar ke but please lord we ga bot chok na le tom kapal bo ra to chien because ko la noka a gol ur nay wa tong dum la ke ina ba ko chan bu ko long tu bi ngi lo na yin da yin tong jir mar ke then ken kana ka yo kin chi respond lo tani we ja ti le na yin mu cha wo ki cha wo kan ken jir mar ko won ka du la ben ke yin utang wan na ke yin bin kam dia so don't do that la ma du da ke lo ko wo wa jama wa chi mi ke la ko we du ko na ko la ko nyoy ka lakin du tang la wed na and I know sometimes ko ko ay ko lo ya so that they bu ka ting lo da ke a ti ga ma dil ko jir man ko ta ki a wi kong lo bia ki kong tong pier a ki a kong ran no ka chan to make ran de won ken convince me ni na jir mar ke for sure ken ke advise bela we is okay bar ji matter ke ri wo dal which is right and you need to survive lakin don't lead the war du tong du won na ya tong de ni jeng en jam ku cha ke de di ka bi ran de ja translate tan we bela war ji tong lakin I believe we dina lo ya ga pin so du tong la wan ku du ku tong du la ko de den na yelo le ke mon jang en wi chok ku nang ki dal ka ba ko ka ya na mon jang jang man kan man che mon jang kan mon jang pap mon jang nang krai kan tan we kan an kin mi la ko we fal kan de na a chok le ngi yo ka ri ho ja ri ho je we ka mu so do that lakin lo ibit du tong la be because ko jol ke ga ahira ke on kuna lek tong gam ka bi ma da ke a hin bi la ken ke man yan kai jir mat na de ke de gen yang ngi bela we we guys chale thank you for tuning in it's now been an hour and 34 minutes it has taken long because I don't do show every often I'm busy with some other thing, but I will continue trying to educate, especially the use of social media. Be responsible. If you are a content creator, make sure you're creating something not against other people, not against other humans. And especially, tena wa mat kila tin kana. We be clear. Kiye luela, kiye luela. La kana nga banya bit bila wi. Ngodi bila wi wala bila loy bunok. Telero loy. Kache banya bit mu ban lo wi o koy o nga nok. Kabukta to wajit. Kabukta to wajit. Kana get that into your brain. The good thing, I will have been able to go in Buto, Quaquan, a lot of Quayan and Chilam Benbit. Even the Chila Lamgan, in Viran Loquan, Bira Legate. Because I think that in Kenya one can. And I still do. And if Chilam the king be a Tiara, governing and for Nangalo, you didn't collect. So in Chabalegno, in Balek, stay away from that. Meet the king appel, you let the heat and get as you can use in Babios, Bralo, Brani, Facebook. Gal go in, you know, Queen Bien. What kind of jealousy is this? Limini akilim with Bidamadia. Kilim Zada, I think I hear one thing they call pure on it again. Like getting a lay in your lim in Lim Jubo, Yalang Adeka. I think one day I have to bring this on a topic. By the way, I because I covered you know, Sudan, I want to lie in the deal. La one minute you are quit. I share Zagara no way that you walk it. You walk it, Yakalim. So don't think in a jam coil, I ate and get because Kaka lim, Kaka Luga Yikan. Malum jere gol da ci man be wadi ko kuna dang tin kan ci wa kede yelo yin ci ko juba man ga limli so ka lim lim gular wi ji loy bi na luy that the best way le baloy ka yen we koy we ñu social media iten gana please create your content kuna neng masi den kan la ka yatan won tin bu ping na wi ma di awul burto wal ko jala bani bi ka jal ka mere te wi ne la ke en ko lam ko yi wal kana ka jaga la ba mat because anok the yoga nen den kan ka luran dal kan kong to en wi biranta no kan manonum ka ku foda ahile biralo eten ku biet never arang ku jen garwen kan no ngi from now on nong yai roi ke so the wijin lai nang wijen nong yai ke in bakang nok bajala I don't brag no ba nyuat when ina no shin ka to ke when ki ben bor kang tin but because nok tek de ge ra one well known ke kang or no ko well known including Lian Massive from the kin ka alo roi ka from ka to ko kang lo roi ngade I never do that so in please ka kun kok le somewhere wal kun kok le ke la kin du la ben social media ku le gal kan man wi ku ba le ten yan ka ina kana a friendly advice a brotherly advice stay away from that kalri hirga hielo and I don't even know why ko la tin ko bur branya lu kalri rana yinde urana diaw e muy bulo ina wi bunyi bu diaw ini ane ora shine please si kwat kri bene yelo ni yak chiara si kwat kri bene ko la tin ko lo ye malay ga ja go kai ko so long kan in gatoten in some days coming days we jam kan community and la jam then especially kan our community South Sudan community we will discuss them the kina ngan kan yake personal kulwelein la bin we ban bi kula we bala lam go ahead and by the way now we ban ki bada na ni in manyo da ngana na ani we kuran taga tin mucha ke ye ganda re utaka ban wear piu I think it's easy I think when with the some sort like a link, one link between yin with jalan nyali. So if you don't trust yourself, I can be a link between yin and nyali. I think. So now are we going lembar the be with ya toy in one where people be na jak. You pin by in jibil loy pin be jak. Ko ko be ala nyal be pa gara na ju ko gele ko warak en tujin warak pam yor gele ko bra wang we bin jak ja lok dong ay ngo. Okay, by the way, we got your tongue we kai ko ken itim jo kan wa mo dunia mo kwa please share the video, follow, YouTube pagin video juja kata lakini I'm gonna upload a lot more videos. Warja la ba Junub Sudan and then very interesting videos jaga iso da kina time baka upload. So I'm gonna upload them so you entertain yourself. View very good view van monjang. Arathen lar jang atathen. So go and subscribe to Tim Chuk YouTube. So I'm gonna bring some more important videos back away. So and in content bakala baika won't be. I'm not bringing something be right for wala ngodi no chin ka totin kana. I think it's aka one entertaining. Erna ni ar ka chit ka chiang pan mon jang ar cake. So kaka abagata subscribe to that. We also na binal dai kang chugulwel den as a live show. You could see them in there. So YouTube in kon link ta ni adan den to lay in YouTube you can find that a team shock with the spelling or you told them via sound or shock or in the rhythm again. So when you go to there, team took some time, but we'll go get team choke. There are a lot of names come with team cook or all this. Thing like a lot of if you follow the link that I put in there, it will take you to that channel. And I'm gonna upload some new videos, very nice videos that you can enjoy yourself and watch with your kids. Chin ka wan ka raitin na chaka wan bi me da kum nyin tin wala benen ka indal be. So aga wan entertaining. And we need bumil ka bukan yok here. So en ka yoy balwela kan kala aya yok kan ba ko yitin den. Yes, and ko ja trigger dang Dr. Deng ja trigger dang and I saw your message Dr. Deng. I know sometimes it's hard to get into this. So next time we will talk about a lot of stuff. And I think I would like Dr. Deng Deng to come in. I know there are some very sensitive topics, but we need to talk about, especially even the use of cream. I know sometimes but when you get cream getting in view even word in then kubag jamtin kuna jang do kilo kuna more kilo ngade lakin idea in game of it's not because we are jealous or something like that nang yani health effect le below ni getting kuna yung man ku lo dan kala ga na che ku bai do kala du if you listen to me upal kai piat na chi kanang lo kan then at least alang de chelo getting ina nang ko ko lo sabuno ka try atel ka won lo shana ko try ka you need to read the content. People are desperate of creating stuff just to make money. Can be having effect on your life, especially oktabano culture. Very strong. Melanin talk a very strong skin, resistant to a lot of stuff. I think in the skin disease is very rare to know. Lucky now we're creating that into ourselves. The skin disease I into ourselves because we want to be beautiful. We want to look a little bit lighter. We can balastic. And by the way, yantin when one thing we believe abuse and luck. I can get color make sure and they are now being admired by the whole world, especially the white people that we buga I can board you see nong ya karan muku white man kamu kanang umbrella kamu kano quite short never change anything meaning uganang very good skin. And I know role sometimes I look at blame. Now you ran one chicken look and wow, beautiful. Look at this. Oh my God, is this and this and this. We are not low nine to check phrase because he ain't been light skin. Therefore, I'm level with can. So you are beautiful with your skin. In he the can these melanins hack in can a good and then kuyen command a protective. This is one like yoga kenka ke koi dam skin cancer and all this I real I sure la yok tana ka lakin de lene jog when you're trying to destroy your own, you end up with skin cancer and even the cancer itself. Because some of the products, and some chemical are not approved in the United States. Go and check if you buy any cream. Check and see whether it is FDA approved. FDA approved. FDA approved. Anything that is not FDA approved, don't use it. Don't use it. Kana alayik doro your skin. Kwala bi doro in se hayan kada yan. Level try may go. So nyera kwa ko marakwa, please. And a shake them. The hanging and manning burud weir. Lakin be careful of all this. Miss Kunjaka Dietka. The Ningalenya in Abukalum. Don't bring stuff to yourself. So it would be a different topic the other day, and I will bring some other example. Because many of these are coming from somewhere, and they are not approved by the United States government. The reason if the FDA approved cake test, there is no cancer in it. Okay, there is no chemical effect. So please, even your detergent in Luika and Uncle, when they're not good to use them in the house. Kawajada now are using what they call vinegar to clean their own kitchen. Vinegars are using a vinegar because it's food, but it can be used to clean your own stuff. Because it's safe to use in dishes, it's safe to use in the kitchen. Because so we need to be careful on this. As a community, we can burra anyot kan kawon ko yor. We can burra anyot kan nan ke yo ko ngejin ko yor kan ke le ko ache la ku du chu ping lakin ali na antong be ping ko karo dia. Ku le ping bi chi le ke ka cha ko. Kaya no ko ko kan itim chok kan mu dunia mo ko. Tor nya le ko. Nó chỉ đang dài cái lời nữa.
Ga chan ne ndi ma bok. A che wa ki wa ko ri be ga ban tin yin tialti. Yitin wa ma da bun pio la ri ma ko. Ke ga bun den ma ko nyan go ra. Abu ko ro pan chal go ma cha. Bi ko ra ga de chirka ngama ko. Ko na bun pio la ri ma ko. A che go ra da ko wa ba. Ben go na lo ya we nyan di pa wa. Ben go ra da ko wa ba. Ben ko na chong den gun nyan pa dul ko riam to. A che go ra da ko wa ba. Ben ko na bang shor mangar nyan ba shari. Yal go ra da ko wa ba. Yal ko na de gwa. Tin kuni wa. Tin den ma ja. Yal go ra da ko wa ba. Yal ko da ben lang ba ma chu du ka ji mun to ga. Cho lang ka ji mun to ga. Akula kon yo kun wadi. Akun moindi. Aban dil ba tren bi awar. Ai bara abtin ko je bana cham. Ani ak be ban man jo chel. Ada man jam tin bon tiao. La wa kulwa. Kira yana wandi. Ku shi bandu. Aman kira la ko dira ko go. Ko ga ko. Aman. Kalma ri war kwan bata. Wulong du ban tu du ma dingdi. Rang du ma gana akot. Demri wun ma twangdi. Ri ni arbi u gumna tang ma ya chota wala. Wan yar bi u gana ko la chori ya chop toy ro. Sanien ma ya da toy bi ya ka we. Ala chala ke ga ral bang da ka do nga wen ka tok. Sanien ma ya kan man tun nya na. Wor nya na len ko go te kim na tin lo ban chol ba ma. Ke ban tun nya di dio mi da kwiri. Wol gang lol wol jog ya. Ke ban tun nya di dio mi da kwiri. Garang ma tur garang du jog twang. Ke ban tun nya di dio mi da kwiri. Kon ma jog tiar kona kon ma du. Ke ban tun nya di dio mi da kwiri. Wol ma kirnyang wol dal me le. Ke ban tun nya di dio mi da kwiri. Cha ban tun nya di na cha do. Ke shin ta. Kulen nya le chola ni yuk pa ni ru. Ale jal ko jam bar yal jil yam no. Ke shin ta. Kule ken nya li. Na ko jam kin nya li wara ba tar nyunen. Ko jam kin nya li wara ba tar nyunen. Ko jam du na tu dan ga yi. Kula bo ani me. one and got Chandir Mariachi Bill with a bit of Birchua Nali. Chandir Mariana, Peru, the Goltona Jacotonia one. I try to get them. Come out of the little quality watch your toy. I try to get a pure barrier. Come out of the little quality watch your toy. I shall toy. I shall pull to one well got. Tired as you born when we've been a ring and good.